So listen, here, we back. Me and my device is back. So, 1 second, let me come up. I'm coming. We back. So, listen, you know, basket wellness is based on growth and just based on what we doing, growth, you feel me? So when I grow in my mental health, I'm growing in different directions of mental health. I learned that in your life state, hold on. We back. So mental wise, you deal with basketball wise. It's based on a lecture. You know, Wilson Avenue has been a history era where people grew up from Puerto Rico. They reunited in the United States in the early 80s, the early 70s. And you never see culture like this. And the M train run over here actually. So the M train runs right here. We're gonna continue now because I wanna film the community, you know? And I haven't done this in years. Look at that. That chair used to be here and they broke the chair down now. So most likely, you know, people live here and heterosexuality is on that pride flag right there. It's black and white, and that's my nationality. That's my sexuality actually, heterosexual. Yeah. So this bus I'm waiting on, the 60, is all the way in Canarsie. It's not coming over here for the next 27 minutes. So we're gonna continue walking until I catch it. So that's a good part about this trip. When you could able to walk and catch that shit is a good part. So it's very sad right here though. A lot of people that's homeless, they sleep on the sidewalks over here. So back in the day, you would see a lot of this go on, and you don't even know the area pretty well. You see a lot of shit go on, like, real talk. They sleep right here. They see people mailing packages right here. And they sleep right on the sidewalk right there, the homeless. Because they don't have no clothes to wear. So they keep other people's clothes to put on for them to be happy of, you know? But I'm not even bugging out with that shit though, bro. Like, real talk. Not even bugging out. My cousin Andre invited me to a barbecue. I said I'm not going to that shit. Cause at the end of the day, bro, you just a fucking show off for me, man. You just a fucking show off for me, man. And when I throw that shit in your face, you're gonna realize how it is. I ain't going to no damn barbecue where you gonna show off your freaking house to me. Like you're a damn shit asshole. Like, for real. You're not doing that shit to make me feel like I'm jealous of you. Like, you grew up from the same root. Stop being a show off motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is, bro. Like, you not God, bro. You know what I'm saying? You not God, bro. You just want to show off because you want people to be rich than you. You feel me? Like, we're not really thinking about your life and all that shit. It's all about your damn self. You never pick up the phone and ask me what I wanted for Christmas or holidays and shit. You talk all that shit and you want to build up your wife and all that shit and put that wife on my, like, you want to bash your marriage and make me feel judged because you married and all that shit. You feel what I'm saying? All relationships got values, you feel me? Well, let me tell you some shit though. You're not gonna understand this. You ain't invited to my wedding, feel me? You ain't gonna come, cause I'm not gonna put your name on nothing shit. You know what I'm saying? You wanna be jealous of people because you feel like, oh, because you live in a fancy life, you have a fancy car, you got a fancy house and a golf course, you're throwing that shit in my face. That's the reason I'm not going to no barbecue with them, because they want me to show off and shit like that. Like, stop being a show off and start learning your roots, where you grew up from, you feel me? Because if it wasn't for your roots, where you grew up from, you wouldn't be anything. So, you want to show off your wedding when you want to show off your wife, or your wife is attractive, all that shit, you want to show that off too. Like, stop being a dumbass. You feel what I'm saying? And that's the reason why I want to do this as a living, because I want to work and make something myself for me. But I told Nephew, I told my baby mama, I said, listen, I'm not going to be a show off and show you off to them. You feel me? Like, I feel like my cousin Andre is just a show off motherfucker. Like, he doesn't care about nothing. He care about his damn money. And don't even help my mom's out and shit. Bought my mom a perfume, and when it was my birthday, I didn't even get shit from him. So you want to talk all that shit, want to be a fucking show-off. At the end of the day, you ain't God, bro. You ain't God. You know what I'm saying? And that's how the feeling is, abandonment, because that's how it is. Because that's how the way they treated me when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? They never took the time out to when I bought my designs to them, they never liked it, my shit. They never liked it what I do. They never say, okay, you want to buy from me. Never liked my designs and shit like that. So it's like, you know what, bro? I'm going to be making more money than you, boy. And when I build my house in Connecticut and shit like that and make my shit wrong, I'm going to throw it in your face too. You feel me? You want to be a suck up motherfucker, I'm going to throw it in your face too. So that day, Don't tell me shit, man. Cause you ain't God, bro. You ain't gonna make me feel like a stupid motherfucker, you feel me? And that's how it is. You know? Let's continue walking my ass. Oh shit, I went overtime. Yo, we went overtime. Let's go to the end of the block and stop this shit. I went overtime. I'm up to 8 minutes on this shit. Hold on. You see people out here, they make it fat, like they family members jealous, and they make it like it's like they think that they family members show off because of this, you know? Well, let me tell you something. If it wasn't for HRA, you wouldn't be homeless, bro. For that too, right? Cause you don't understand how it is, man. Hold on. Get this shit right here. Alright, so we back. We back in the Boogie Down Brooklyn, alright? So I'm gonna continue walking and catch that 60, you feel me? So let's make Basketball Wellness a hit single, man. That's how we doing it, man. My message to Colin Andre, you ain't better than me, bro. You gonna end up just like whatever. Cause you're gonna be a bumper clot show off. You and your shit. You gonna be a show off motherfucker. Don't invite me to nothing, cause I ain't coming to your house. I ain't coming to shit that you wanna throw in my face. You feel me? You ain't gonna do that shit to me, bro. Cause you not perfect. You know what I'm saying? That's all I gotta say. That's it. That's all I gotta say.